There are also numerous federal laws that safeguard people on the basis of gender. The 1964 Civil Rights Act forbids discrimination on many fronts, including on the basis of sex. The 1972 Educational Amendments Act, Title IX, addresses discrimination in the area of funding for school programs. And the 1993 Family and Medical Leave Act assures that employers allow their employees to have job-protected, albeit unpaid, leave to care for their family members. This is an important issue to protect women, as they tend to be the primary caretakers for the children in the family. However, there is still disparity that occurs in part through the justice system, and also when divorce occurs, which is monitored through the courts in many cases. I've talked already about the feminization of poverty and the economic problems divorce causes for women and children. Protection from sexual harassment at work was created by the 1964 Civil Rights Act. And of course, there are two kinds of sexual harassment: quid pro quo, meaning something for something. Say your supervisor expects some kind of sexual attention, and the subordinate gets some kind of preferred treatment, or just gets to keep their job. And there's also a hostile work environment, meaning that there are undertones of sexuality or sexual comments, jokes, or gestures that are making workers uncomfortable. So, while the laws have been in place for over 50 years to protect workers, sexual harassment still occurs. The highest rates tend to be in the military, law enforcement, construction, and trucking industries. And of course, these are traditionally male-dominated occupations. The General Accountability Office, which is non-government, independent, non-partisan agency which reports to Congress on how the government spends its money, the GAO has studied the prevalence of sexual harassment and estimates harassment rates of females is 50% at the Naval Academy and 76% at West Point. At least that's what Newman reported in his second edition. And these statistics were from a study in 2003. Much is being done to try to abate this history and culture, but change within these institutions is slow.